Welcome to life, 400 miles inside the Arctic Circle in northern Norway. We're about 30 kilometres north of Tromso. Referenced, there's my map, there's the UK, that one's Norway, and there is Tromso, and we are just north of that. Quite a way up. This is where we woke up last night after an absolutely mental aurora display last night, and we're hoping for more tonight. But today, maybe absolutely epic. Number one, I've got to drive on these roads. Number two, we may make it to the Ice Hotel. Don't know what the Ice Hotel is? Let me explain it to you. Basically, once a year, they build a hotel out of ice with a bar and rooms and everything in there. And you can go and visit it as a tourist attraction. In the summer, it melts down and they build it again in the winter. But that's in Sweden. I'm in northern Norway. To get there, I'm going to have to go through Finland. Should be an adventurous drive. Job number one, I need to come up and turn my engine preheater on, and I'm going to stick it on for an hour. Go. That's the Autoterm Flow 5D, code Indy on autoterm.store to get yours. That's going to heat up the whole coolant system in the van and give me heating inside the cabin on the cabin vents when I do first start driving. Just about to leave and another van lifer pulled up next to me. We start having a conversation. He's local, he knows the roads. He said the roads that I'm going on are the same roads that he's going to go on. He's pulled in to put tyre studs in his tyres just to make it a little bit safer for that road for him. So I'm quite nervous to see what's actually coming. He also gave me a load of hints and tips. Make sure you've always got a full tank of fuel. Every time you see a fuel station, pull in and top up your tank. Even if it's only a fiver, do it. Saying that, we are inclining in elevation at the moment, so it could get a bit sketchy up here. Got to keep the wits about you the whole time up here. It's a proper winter wonderland. Well, I guess it's going to be okay if I do get stuck in the snow. That guy will pull me out. This is proper stunning, like properly stunning. Is this a way where I can get out? Yes, it is. I can get past it now. Boy. Thank you, mate. Being a little bit more coastal now and a little bit closer to sea level, the snow and the ice and stuff was a lot less prevalent down the bottom here. So we just carried on these roads, swung right onto the E6, and then we found the first petrol station. This is where we're going to top up. There's the next diesel stop. Let's get this going. I don't think this is going to be that much, to be fair. On a driving holiday, we eat snacks from the petrol station. Big old bag of cheese balls and a Twix. Bargain. We have got a full tank of their low temperature fuel. So it's the fuel that is dedicated for the low temperature. It's got an additive built into it at the pump to be able to. And get this, it was cheaper than the bog standard fuel that you get elsewhere. Right, let's start making our way inland now. The more inland we're going to get, the higher elevation we're going to get to, the colder it's going to get. This is where we're starting to expect some really cold temperatures. I passed the Norwegian customs, and when I went past them, they were like waving as I drove past. So I've turned around, I'm heading back to them. I don't want to be in any bother. I don't want to be in any problems. So let's see what they've got to say. I'm going to point the camera at the roof because it's rude to film them. Yeah, they're definitely pulling me in. Hello, I went that way, yeah, and I saw you all looking. I was like, should I have pulled in?
That's right, so that's why you're turning
I turned around and come to you.
I'm coming around.
Yeah, not a problem, not a problem. So what is this? Is this just a checkpoint?
Yeah, customs checkpoint.
Oh, customs checkpoint, perfect. This is all my van documents. Passport?
I just need the passport.
Okay.
What's the purpose of the trip?
Tourist.
Where are you going?
At the minute, I'm going through Finland to Sweden, and I'm going to stop somewhere tonight before the Ice Hotel. Okay. And I'm going to go see the ice. I'm working my way back down to Holland, and I've got a ferry booked from there back to England on Sunday. So I'm just slowly working my way down and enjoying the sights.
Do you have any alcohol, cigarettes?
I've got 2 cans of alcohol in my fridge.
What's 2 cans of what type?
I had lager. Okay. Lager beer.
Any strong liquor?
No.
Any cigarettes?
No, I don't smoke. I have vape.
Do you have a lot of vape?
No.
How much liquid do you have with you?
This.
That's it?
That's full, yes.
Yeah, okay. Because vape is legal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
In just Finland?
Just in Norway.
In Norway?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, if that's the only thing you have...
Do you want to take it?
No, is that the only one you have?
That's the only one I've got, yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Just step out and open the back for me.
I don't know how much of that you heard, but I knew it was something important. They went through the van, but I was completely open and honest with them, kind of. I didn't know it was illegal to vape in Norway. And I'm there admitting that I've got vape juice and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, whoa, fair enough. But I think that's customs to get into Norway, so they were just sort of a bit funny. Anyway, they went through all the cupboards and everything, checked if I've got alcohol and everything. Dead friendly. One of the lads went through the back and just had a nosy at like what's in the back sort of thing. They were trying to find weapons and armoury and all that sort of stuff. Typical customs sort of thing. I'm kind of glad they did it, to be fair. It shows me that it's safe. Let's go. We're just about to arrive into Finland. We've inclined that much that we're starting to get a bit more snow up here now. This is what I expected Finland to look like. Up on top of the mountains in some nice thick snow. Stuck behind a lorry with another lorry stuck behind me. Look at that. It's a proper winter wonderland. Wow. And the sky is clear. Let's hope it stays clear tonight for these northern lights. That's the coldest temperature on the trip so far, minus 2.5. This is the exact extreme winter van life adventure that I've been looking for. If this cloud cover stays away, it's going to get really cold tonight. Yes, we can really put that Autoterm diesel heater to the test. Here's the official border into Finland. Woohoo! And we've just hit a steep, icy bit of road. Oh, this is a bit sketchy. Oh, this is real sketchy. Wow. Ah, yes. It's like the border between England and Scotland. I mean, the Scottish side of the border is pristine. Like, no lifts up, absolutely perfect. The Finnish side of the border isn't gritted. the Norway side was stunning. This is like proper sketchy. Just look at that. Oh, you've got a perimeter markers that already look like they've been dinged a few times. Wow, I'm going to have to keep back off that lorry just in case he has to hit the brakes hard. Wow. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Wow, it's so exhilarating. It must be like a grit that they put on the road rather than general salt just to add to the grip, because I'm hearing it flick up on the tyres hitting the van load. Ding, 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 all underneath. Can you hear it? That's mental. We've got a corner coming up now. Let's see how this lorry takes it. Because that's all I'm doing is just following this lorry, sticking to his speed, and for some reason the speeds have just drastically dropped. This is the official border, I think. Yes, this looks like it. Wow. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I've got nothing to declare, so do I just keep going? Yeah? No? Maybe? I don't know. I'm going to. Damn it, that means I'm in the front of everybody. Yeah, it looks like there's just grit on the road, doesn't it? I don't know what I'm doing. Wow, either way, welcome to Finland, I think. Maybe. Or is it Sweden already? Oh no, there's a sign! Finland! Woo! Yeah, baby. Don't know what it is, I don't know what they do, but I'm doing 75 kilometers an hour and I'm comfortable at it on these road conditions. I've got another car behind me, so just obviously they can do a bit faster. It's a 100 kilometer an hour road and it's minus 2.5 at the minute. Oh, look what's on the road there, right on the summit of the actual road. Come on, guys. They're crossing the road. Come on, guys. Coming past now. Oh, that's awesome. What am I going to do here? Yay, we've come down off that mountain. That was amazing. Those reindeer were so cool. It's still really, really cold. Well, I say really, really cold. It's -1, so it's quite, well, very mild for here anyway. The lakes are all still frozen. To be fair, they don't look frozen solid, but they've definitely got an ice cap on the top of them. Conditions like this that lure you into a false sense of security, thinking, oh yay, the roads are a bit better, when in reality they're a lot worse because the snow has melted into water but then freezing again on the land, so it's like really icy, and then you get these blind little summit runs just like this where you can't see over it. You've got to have the power to get up there so you can coast up there so you don't wheel spin up it, but you don't know whether there's a corner at the top or anything like that. This crosswind sign there, so they must be coming into like a big open. Oh wow, check that out. See what I mean by those false sense of security? That corner was dead icy. One side is water and the other side is ice. How random is that? Wow. Oh, that is so cool. I've just noticed the time on my phone, because I've got me van's time is currently 1:43 and my phone's time was 3:43. Finland is actually 2 hours ahead. That's bizarre, isn't it? And then I'll be going into Sweden again, so I bet that's a different time zone as well. I thought the sun was getting a bit low. It's bizarre, isn't it? I better keep the van set on home time, so I know what time it is back there, so when I'm phoning them it's the right times or whatever. Just a little piece of useless information. I have a feeling we've just turned onto the E45, and I think we're over this river, and that's us into Sweden then. Yeah, it is. You got the sign on the right hand side just there. That's cool, we've done it, get in, ha ha ha, yes. It does proper amaze me how you can go over a border like that and instantly all the properties, the roads, the site, everything is a completely different. You'd expect it to have some similarities, but there's just not. I have been told though by my friend Alex at Mispronounced Adventures, check out his YouTube channel, that this, I'm not to call this place Scandinavia, this is the Nordics. If anyone knows why, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're new around here, drop us a follow. It's going to be a gorgeous sunset, that is. We've made up a bit of time because the clocks went forward and went back again. So we're now only an hour ahead of England time rather than 2 hours in Finland. How bizarre is that? I've gone back in time. Or forward in time, I don't know. Luckily, the roads are nice and dry because the temperature is plummeting now. In the last 10 minutes, it's dropped 3 degrees. We're currently at -3 degrees. That sun going down fully, that's going to make it really cold tonight. But there's still not a cloud in the sky. Hopefully, we have a big aurora activity tonight and we can find a park that just gives us a good view of the sky. Oh, some of the footage we can get is amazing. Problem is, we're in wolf country. There's the coldest of the trip so far, just tipped to -5. Definitely starting to look like it's a bit black icy. Yeah, I'm slowing this one right down. Look how frosty that is. All the lakes are literally completely frozen. I mean, you can't even see that one just there, but look, frozen solid. Got warned to fill up where I could. Stumbled across this one. So, my first Swedish fill up. Don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's good. All I know is it was 20 krona and 22 krona in Norway, but the krona exchange rates might be different. I don't know. All I do know, fucking cold. All through Norway and Finland, granted I was only in Finland for about 100 miles, but there are constantly signs warning you of the animals that might run in the road. Here, the only signs I'm really seeing are snowmobiles in the road. And this is us parked up for the night. There's one of those Hilux campers over there, but we've got a cracking view down there. Let's go and have a little nosy. It's -5.5 degrees Celsius, so heating's going on first. Let's go. Leave the van running for a minute over there. It's just had a long old drive, a big workout on that engine, so let it cool down on its own accord. Let's go and check. This will be a stunning, and I mean this, a stunning shot for the Northern Lights later. Look at that. Oh yes. A little bit scared that that cabin's been bear-proofed. That does spook me a little bit. Before we do anything, the thermal blinds have gone up. The heating's been set onto a control. I might want to do something with this. In the future, I'm definitely doing something with the side windows because they're single glazing and they make it cold. But for tonight, I think I'm just going to whack some of these cushions inside and then close the curtains. Don't know if it'll work. What's the worst case scenario? These are going to get a bit wet from a bit of condensation, but every little is going to help tonight. So that's in there. Oh, that one fits in perfectly actually. What about this one? The next size up on this side. Oh yeah, that's actually quite a smart idea by me. I'm quite proud of myself on that one. Leave this side nice and clear for now because I want to keep looking out there at the Northern Lights to see when they're going to be active, to be able to get out there with the camera. Tomato and mozzarella pasta bake thingy-mabob I threw together. That'll do. I'm going to need a hot meal if I'm going out there in minus stupid degrees later to get some photos of the Northern Lights, if they show. And not long after my dinner, you could start to see a little glimmer of light in the sky. It was mind-blowing. It got a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger. You might be wondering, well, why am I not down by the seafront, the riverfront, actually looking at these the other side of those trees? Well, I'll explain that slightly later, but they got even stronger. Some people say to me, do you actually see this colour in the sky with your own eyes? And let me explain something to you. Me, I'm colourblind. On a clear sky, when you see that little stream of cloud going through the sky, that tends to be what I see, and then I know something's happening. I can get the camera out. The sky truly exploded, but as you can tell, we're inside the van on this video, and I'll explain that one slightly later too. The Autoterm heating kept me nice and toasty, even though the window was open. But this is why I come to the Arctic Circle. This is everything in a nutshell that I wanted to see. This is amazing. Good morning. What a Northern Lights show that was. I woke up this morning to a notification on my phone to say it's -9 outside. I checked my battery, my lithium Roma battery. That says its cell temperature was down to 3 degrees. That'll stop taking a charge if it gets to 0 degrees. So I've just whacked on those 2 fans. I've got one there and one further down there. That's going to suck some of the heat from inside straight underneath the bed, heat those batteries up. It literally is -9 outside. And the temperature inside is nice and 21 degrees. I'll have a coffee before I venture outside into the wilderness. So I think for next time I do come up into the Arctic, it's going to be the winter, and it's going to be in the depths of winter. So there's a few things I noticed now that I need to sort out. One, I could do with the heat source going straight into the back, to the batteries, rather than just the fan. That's, mind you, I can direct that fan heat straight to the heater. I can do that now, to be fair, because I've got the ducting still. 2, some sort of thermal blind over this side window and that side window. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what my thoughts are. I've literally only just thought about it, but all I've got is a flimsy little curtain, and that's not enough. There's so much heat escaping through that window right now. That's something I've got to look into. If you've got any ideas, drop them in the comments for me. Remember last night I put the pillows on this window? Well, it must have worked if it's frozen around it but not in it. That's quite cool, to be fair. That's inside. It gets so cold here. They're the toilets that have been put there into this parking spot. They've got waste disposals and stuff like that. But those toilets are composting toilets because the water would freeze. That looks stunning. What a morning view. I really would have liked to have got the camera down here to get the Northern Lights over that view. But while I was setting up in the van just there, I had the window open getting some footage, and I could hear the footsteps of a big animal running around here. I don't think it was like a bear, but it was probably like a big moose, a big deer or something like that. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not playing in that today. What a view that is. The water's still running though. I bet you that's freezing cold. Can you hear that? There's an owl. It is only like 8 o'clock in the morning. Imagine the view from that cabin there going all the way down here. Oh my god. I made the mistake of my eyes starting to water and now they're freezing. This is real. I stood here like 20 minutes and I'm frozen solid. I'm gonna head back to the van. I'm gutted I can't see that no more. Oh, yeah, back to the van. But round here they've got fire pits laid out with griddles to griddle the fish that you catch out of the river. How cool is that? Made a schoolboy error out there. See, I bought a specific... Up here, all the animals like that are protected species. So you can't go around with any sort of like defence. I'm going to say that because I'm not allowed to say the actual word on here. So the only thing you're allowed is an air horn. And I've left it in the back of the van and I haven't got it out yet. So that was a schoolboy error. Schoolboy error number 2, I've got this stuff. That's for the rubber seals around the doors and stuff. That is to stop it all freezing and stuff like that. Because I've just struggled to get out the sliding door. So that's a job I've got to do. And next job, I picked up this stuff at the start of the adventure and I've not put it in yet. Winter screen wash. But still, it says it goes down to -15. I think there is actually stuff that goes even lower than that. I don't know. But anyway, I've got to whack that in as well. But first, we are going to start -4 the coolant temperature. Heating, preheating, and I'm going to whack you on for an hour and Now I'm going to just stick you on 2 hours, and then when I go to start it, I know for a fact it's fine. If you don't know what that is, that's going to heat up the coolant in the engine block so that it starts perfectly fine, first time, every time. It's an Autoterm Flow 5D, the same as my Autoterm diesel heater with the comfort controller. I'll leave them linked down below with the discount code Indy5. 5 minutes later, coolant temperature is 54 degrees. And that has literally only been on for 5 minutes. So I'm going to let that do its thing for a bit before I go out and open the bonnet, stick that screen wash in, and then do the door seals as well. So I've got the blinds off so the heat from inside can get out and thaw that windscreen out a little bit more as well. And the condensation that's built up on the side windows. The water inside my boiler is it's just less than 4 degrees. Those fans are really pushing some heat back there, but I do need to sort some sort of heat under there, some proper heat. So maybe another diesel heater under there, not too sure yet. There's the engine preheater working away absolutely perfectly. That still looks all good, but this is the screen wash. That's literally it. I love how it comes in a bag here. 3 litres in a bag to do the job you needed it to do. There's one bag done. Now for the rubber care, it's literally just shake it up really well and stick it on the rubber. Schoolboy error, maybe I should have cleaned the seals first. So let's try and get this started in, there you go, 79 degrees on the coolant temperature. Start that up, that's your temperature gauge, look at that, that's flew up nicely. -6 outside now, it should start like a summer's day. Boof, perfect. So we should have heat as well, so I'm going to whack that straight up on feet and windscreen, and then just sort of plan on how I'm going to get out of that hill, because I slipped down that hill last night. Anyway, 5 minutes away we've got the Ice Hotel and the Sami Museum, where we might even get the chance to meet some reindeer. Okay, then we'll try and get up this hill without slip. Oh, slip. Oh, there we go. Did it. I got up. I thought I'd need a run up, but I didn't. I've got to take it nice and gentle with all the gearbox fluids and all the other fluids inside the van, because they're still quite cold, except for the fluids that are inside the engine block. And it's only a few minutes down the road and we're going to be there, well, at the Ice Hotel first. It's -7 here, so all I'm going to do while I'm here is just stick the engine preheater on for another couple of hours, just to keep it warm while I'm actually inside this Ice Hotel having a little. That is it. That's the joy with the Autoterm heaters. You can just leave that running now. So the engine preheater, the coolant preheater, is going to be running perfectly fine for the next couple of hours while I go off and do this. And when I come back in, 1, I'm going to have auxiliary heating inside the van. I'm going to have my dashboard heating. But 2, the engine's going to be warm, so it will start perfectly fine. Ah, sleeping bear. Like I've said, they've got 2 hotels. One they build every year out of ice, and it melts in the summer. And then one that's internal. So I want to go see that internal one because it's the only one that's available in the autumn. Inside there is the 365, and over there is where they're building the seasonal one. 315 Swedish krona. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know how much that equates to. I'll check that later. There's an ice bar where the drinks come in ice drinks, and all the ice is harvested from the river that's frozen. So when you finish your drink, you just throw it into the river and it melts, and it's giving back to the environment. I thought that was quite cool. There's stuff like an art gallery, a cinema, and an ice hotel. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a little look. Oh wow, look at that. Is that behind the ice? Oh no, that's the actual shot. Wow, and all that. This is pretty cool. There's a slide over there. We're going on that. Oh wow, the spaceman, all made out of ice, drinking an ice glass. Ah, there's the bar. That's so cool. Oh wow, sit there and have a nice drink. Wow. Oh, the slide. Should we go down a slide? Yes, I just slipped on my ass. That hurt my ass. Ooh, what's down this way? Experience room, that's where you can go for. Wow. River to river. This must be the art gallery. Oh wow, I thought that was Alex Fruit for a second. Oh wow. That's pretty cool, to be fair. See how they look half full. Oh, the lotus flowers. Wow. Yeah, this is awesome. Look at that. Wow. Oh my god, this is a cinema. We're in an ice cinema. Like, what? Deluxe suite. Let's go inside and have a look at the hotel. Ooh, little things. Imagine that is the bed. Oh, look at that. A full-on bed made of ice. Is the mattress? No, the mattress isn't ice. Look at that for a bed. Oh, yes. Oh, this place is pretty cool, to be fair. Welcome to the Ice Hotel. Look at this one. You've got a full wall going round into this hotel room. And sorry, buddy. Up the top. Look at that. There's your bed. I think they're still making it, but it still looks cool. Oh, check out this one. Full sofa area, table. Look at him. He's cool. What's it? Oh, wow. Look at the artwork on the wall. Wow, and that's all encased inside the actual ice. That's wow, cool. There's your bed with more artwork. Yeah, this is pretty cool, wouldn't you say so? Wow. Wow. Oh, this one's a lot brighter. Wow, look at those seats. Huh. That's like your table there built into the ice. Wow. More. Oh, these are just random hotel rooms. I think these are more art than anything, but you can stay on here. That is a brain. Why am I so fascinated by a brain? Oh wow, this is like kids play area. All made out of ice. The heart over there, lungs and a heart. Wow. Oh, this is another cool one. This is the 365 Ice Hotel. You've got to check it out if you're near Carina in northern Sweden. It's literally ice. That's so cool. Like, literally, it's freezing cool. Ooh, this one looks cool. All the big spires going up. It's like a pathway walking round. The entrance to the love-making machine. I'm so glad nobody... Ow! I've just hit my head. Wow, sorry, I couldn't see it. It's just water. Look at that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, this one looks cool. Looks proper demonic. Like, really demonic. Whoa. You wouldn't like to wake up here, would you? Wow, we've got a sauna, sort of spa room here with the chairs. The little thing going all the way around. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But it's got a couple of seats in it. Wow. And, oh no, it is generally just another bedroom. Look, there's your sauna thing with your hot rocks. Wow. Not gonna lie, that looks spooky. All like the proper detail on all the wrinkles in the face and everything. Nice sofa area though. Wow. What the hell? What? That dude's running out. Oh. What is that? Would you really go to sleep with that in your room? Oh my god. Yeah. He don't look very happy. Looks like he's had a good night on the town. There's the ice glasses. So when you've had your drink, you've got your drink in your glass of ice. And then you come up, you sit down in your nice little cabin thingy, just like this, with all your mates having a good time. And that's your disposal hatch, which goes straight out to the river. That's cool. I bet the fishing's good with drunken fish out there. The Sami Open Air Museum. Let's go and have a little nosy. By the sounds of it, there's quite a lot here. Art installations. There's a viewing thing down there. All about the Sami culture. Sami is the indigenous people of Lapland, which is where we are now. This forest walk has got a few art installations in it, and I can already see one just there. There's the sculptor. Look at the view through it though. Wow. What's in the box? I'm not putting my hand in. Oh, antlers. Huh. Teeth. Oh, no thanks. No. Yeah, this is the animals that reside here. The obvious. Reindeers. Fox. Eagle. Moose. Look at the size of that boy. Wolverine. Yeah. I saw one of them. I saw one of them too. Wow. And then one of them. That is quite a cool little exhibit. I think that's showcasing how they get stuff over the frozen lakes. That's cool. That's all the information about the religions. That's all on the information board. Look at those cool wood sculptures. I could do with learning a lot more about this culture so I could be more knowledgeable. Look at that. It's staff only, but it's just an open gate, so I'm not going to go in. But reindeer, he's looking at me. He wants food. How cool are they? Very, very important part of the Sami culture, these animals, because they use them for all kinds of things, from transportation to shipping to decoys for hunting. They use them for everything. This, from what I can tell from reading that sign, is essentially a shed. Stuff that they don't use in the summer goes in there when it's winter, and vice versa and stuff like that. And then the stuff they don't use that often lives up there. It's all because of the snow and stuff that comes out on the ground. It's literally just storage. I thought it was something like, I don't know, cool. But then not even down to the food that can keep stuff like flour, coffee, sugar. That was all stored in there too. And it's these that store all the, what was it they store? These are normally really high up in the trees, but they store all stuff like the fish and all the meats and stuff in the autumn, ready for use in the spring. That was absolutely amazing, learning how they lived so nomadically and so remotely and made the land work for them. It was just fascinating to learn it all. But that's this area done, and we've got one more day that I can spend in the Arctic Circle before I need to start heading further south. So I'm thinking of heading back over to Santa's village. Everyone says it's a tourist attraction, you've got to go see it. It's about a 4-hour drive away. In these conditions, probably a little bit more than that. So I'm not going to bore you with another driving vlog. If you're new around here, please subscribe.